Today we're going to dive into the vibrant streets of Kuala Lumpur to discover the hidden street food of the two most iconic cultural hubs, Chinatown and Little India. But there's a catch. I only have 50 ringgits, which is like 10 euros, to spend in each of these places. Where will I get more tasty, mouth-dripping dishes? Let's go and find that out. Welcome to Chinatown, Kuala Lumpur's culinary paradise. And luckily I'm armed with an insatiable appetite, ready to devour an abundance of street food delights. I found this huge queue, and what has traveling and street foods taught me is that if there's a huge queue for some street food stall, it should be really good. Thank you so much. I have absolutely no idea what I have just ordered, but it surprised me how warm it is. It's perfect. It's really nice. Even though the bean curd is floating in the sugary sauce, it's not too sweet. Apparently it's a soybean curd, but the soy taste is not really that dominant there, and I like it. And it has like a pudding texture. I can compare it to maybe a tofu, but a bit more soft, a bit more silky. And once you put the curd into your mouth, it dissolves and creates a full yogurt-like texture. What a first dish to kick off this Chinatown street food. It was very nice.
You're not Slovakian.
Thank you, boss.
What kind of curry is that? Is like a special to this place?
Yes, it's very famous here.
If you say it's good?
Yeah, it's very spicy.
It's very spicy. Yeah, but other than that, it's really good. This curry has like everything in it. You can find tofu, you can find chicken there, you can find some strange seafood. So let's try them first. It's some kind of chewy sea snail, something like I had back in Vietnam. Not really a big fan of that, but when they are dipped into the curry sauce, they mesh together just perfectly. What hides behind the spiciness of this curry is the most coconutty flavor I've tasted in a curry, and this huge loaf of pork skin, which surprised me of how easy it is to eat it. And if you don't know what noodles to choose, choose them all. They will be more than happy to mix them for you. Just be more careful than me. But when eating a curry noodles, victims are expected.
Pancake, peanut pancake.
Peanut pancake, so I guess it's a dessert time. I am about to try the Appam Balik, this huge coconut peanut pancake. A lot of people are actually waiting here, so it again suggests it should be really good. Let's dive into it. The texture is what makes this pancake so special. It's so juicy and spongy, while on the other end, you see this crust? It's just crispy. Wow. The owner is cooking the same pancake here for 40 years.
I'm a 40 year here.
And even when he puts a pretty big load of sugar in it, I don't know how, but it's not that sweet. It doesn't give you that sugar rush. The crunchy peanuts inside take the whole pancake to another flavor level. And if this pancake could talk, she would tell you that I'm complete, I don't need anything else, I'm perfect, because she's perfect. There's no way I'm about to eat this. What is this?
This is an egg tea, the best of egg. Egg, EGG egg, herbal egg. Chinese medicine. You must try.
Yes, I will. What is travel about if not about trying new, sometimes strange foods? The first thing you've probably noticed about this egg is the color. I guess it gets the color from the herbs that the egg is cooked in. And it also gives the egg the smell. Pretty sweet, almost like if you had like a really sweet black tea and you will put an egg inside. Let's give this egg a try. I'm surprised how salty this egg is, despite smelling so sweet. And look, the herbs didn't go all the way through. Like if you would have put a cooked egg inside an onion sauce, but that's all the flavors I can barely taste there. You see, once again, the look was far more intimidating than the taste. Look what I have found here. Popiah. Ever heard about it? Me neither. Can I have popiah, please? Black bean sauce, freshly cut cucumbers, carrots, cabbage. Wow, looks nice. Popiah looks like a regular Vietnamese spring roll. Let's see if it's gonna taste just like that too. It really tastes like a Chinese version of spring roll. It's not fried. The paper around the filling is actually a wet flour, so it's not that sticky as the rice would be. The sauce is already inside, together with the peanuts, so you can really eat it out of the box. Let me call this wrapping paper a tortilla, because it really tastes like a Chinese version of burrito. With the only difference that instead of a minced meat, you can find the tofu and steamed vegetables inside. Dessert time number 2, because why not? I have found mochis here. I never knew that there are more types of mochi. I've always eaten the Japanese style mochi, but this is a Malaysian style mochi. I never seen anyone creating it like this. They simply took the rice flour cake, my most favorite part of the whole mochi, and then just cut it into different kinds of crumbles. Peanut crumbles? Wow, a fresh load of peanuts. Or they coated it in a black sesame. And they didn't sleep on fruity flavor like this orange or black currant. This street food stall has a really long history. Wow, that's so cool. I love seeing that. The fruit flavor there is really strong and I'm surprised how good they taste. But what made me fall in love with these mochis is the texture. It's soft, stretchy and chewy. Oh my god, I need this. The carnivorous me inside is just so happy because I found Bakkwa, a traditional Chinese meat jerky. It's salty, it's sweet, it's fatty, but the texture, oh my god, is so soft that even a toddler could eat it. So far I've spent only 37 ringgit and I physically cannot eat any more food. But I think I know how to put the rest of the money to a good use. Stepping into Little India feels like entering a whole new world. Vibrant, colorful streets, air filled with scent of aromatic spices and the traditional music. Aren't we really in India? Let's see what spicy delights are the locals cooking. I'm back in Jaipur. I have found my favorite street food snack from Jaipur. This is puri. Hollow spheres that are filled with so many of goodness. Potatoes are put inside together with onions and you get to choose what sauce you want. And you have to eat each of them separately. The funny thing is how you are supposed to eat this. You're just standing with this small cup here and if you want more you just ask for more. You're just constantly standing here and eating them one by one. Explosion of flavors, so many flavors at one time. You can taste a little bit of potatoes, a little bit of chickpeas, the onion, a lot of good Indian spices, just like every flavor you love on India in one single bite. This is what happens when you choose a random Indian restaurant only because there's a lot of Indians inside and you order something that the waiter recommends to you.
Rava chicken masala dosa.
That's this thing. Appam Pisang, that's this thing. This big pancake is called Thosai and it's made out of fermented black lentils and rice. It's a typical South Indian dish. We haven't been there, so at least we can try their cuisine this way. Oh my god, it's so good. Let's put the cutlery aside and eat it like Indians. The texture is just amazing. It's crispy on the outside, chilies, and inside is pretty chewy because of the rice probably. And if these three amazing sauces, chili, dal and horseradish weren't enough, there's a load of chicken masala inside, making it even tastier. And now I found that there's even a cheese inside this dosa. I couldn't be more surprised. What a find! Sweet dot after Thosai, Appam, which is another South Indian staple. A pancake, to everyone's surprise, not fried, that is made out of rice butter and a coconut milk. It's the thinnest pancake I've ever seen, especially on the edges, when it's almost transparent there. Crispy. It has a strong coconut flavor, but if that's not coconutty enough for you, there's even a pure coconut milk that you can dip this pancake into, making it more soft and chewy. Despite the edges being crispy, the middle of the pancake remains fluffy and stretchy, thanks to the butter that is fermented. And these bananas on top, they give this pancake an amazing fruity twist. Good find once again. It's always these small streets where I find the best street food. Or their area. Let's see what I found today. Spicy octopus. I've never seen this in my life and I want to try this. Which is your favorite? Okay, let's try. Good luck to me. It was really hidden in the side alleys. But what gives me a high hope are the posters that they have on the wall. Apparently it seems that this restaurant is pretty famous by the locals and it has been featured in several newspapers. And I simply had to try the Indian octopus because that's something I've never had in my whole life. The Indian spices really hide the seafood taste well in this octopus and that's the way I like it. Then there's this strange looking vegetable that looks like a deep fried bitter gourd. It reminds me of potato chips that has been left over for the night and got moist, so they're not crispy but more chewy. And thumbs up for the masala chicken. Not too spicy, not too oily, just perfect. Wow, so this restaurant is open for 34 years. You're famous.
Okay, yeah.
It was very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, welcome to Muthu's Corner. Here we serve our Rojak, very popular dish in Malaysia and consists of bean curd, tofu, egg and turnip and cucumber, all that mixed together with our own homemade sauce.
The first thing you've probably noticed is that you cannot even see the fresh vegetables under the huge amount of homemade peanut sauce, which is a trademark for this restaurant. The peanut sauce is really delicate with a strong peanut flavor and it's not so spicy unlike others I've had before. This meal is definitely a refreshing taste after all the deep fried and stir fried meals I've had. The fresh crispy vegetables with the crunchy coconut fritters really complement well with the amazing homemade peanut sauce. And once they all mix together with tofu and egg in your mouth, you are here for an amazing treat. It wouldn't be a proper street food adventure without a dessert. I present you Cendol. Shaved ice, sweet corn, sweetened kidney beans, then put on top palm sugar syrup and coconut milk and top it up with these green rice flour jellies and you have this amazing, refreshing dessert. It's really that simple and that delicious. It's cold, sweet and watery, so it complements really well with the spicy meals we've had before. My favorite part of Cendol are these small green jellies, which are sweet and slippery, what makes eating them so fun. Have you really thought I would have left Little India without the holy grail of all Indian drinks? Let me present you mango lassi. Was it unnecessarily expensive? Maybe. Does my heart want it? Definitely. There's no better drink to cool you down and satisfy your sweet tooth than this. Mango lassi left me with 1 silver ringgit left, but I think that's enough to try here one more thing. I have only 1 ringgit. Can I try anything? Thank you. What's that? Milk sweets. Can I try this thing? Coconut candy. Wow, this is delicious. 10 euros successfully spent. Maybe a bit easier than in Chinatown, but still these 10 euros provided me here with so much of food. Take anything you want from that. I enjoyed both Chinatown and Little India. Are there any meals that I have forgotten? Let me know in the comments, but that's all for this video, my friends. See you somewhere else. Goodbye.